You walk around with a massive ego, completely convinced that you are awake. You think you have unplugged from a matrix, that you see the world exactly for what it is, and that you are a dangerous, independent free thinker. You look down on the ignorant masses, laughing at how easily they are manipulated by the media. But the brutal, terrifying reality is that you are not awake at all. You are just as deeply enslaved as the people you mock. You are simply a different kind of puppet. And the strings controlling you are completely invisible. Every single morning, you wake up, reach for your phone, and willingly hand the absolute sovereignty of your mind over to an algorithm. You spend hours consuming rage bait, political drama, and meaningless internet conflicts. You get furiously angry at politicians you will never meet, at anonymous strangers leaving comments on videos, and at manufactured cultural wars designed specifically to hijack your central nervous system. You think your anger makes you righteous. You think your constant outrage is a sign that you are paying attention. But the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius would look at your digital outrage and call it exactly what it is: absolute psychological slavery. Marcus Aurelius understood the fundamental, unbreakable rule of power. He warned that anyone capable of angering you instantly becomes your master. Let that sink into your mind. When you allow a calculated piece of content to provoke you, you are surrendering the throne of your own intellect. You are explicitly granting a screen permission to control your heart rate, hijack your thoughts, and dictate your emotional baseline for the rest of the day. You think you are fighting a digital culture war, but in reality, you are just being harvested. Tech companies and media empires do not care about your political stance. They do not care about your morals. They only care about your attention. And they have mathematically proven that the absolute fastest way to keep you paralyzed in front of a screen is to make you fiercely angry. Your outrage is their primary business model. Every time you leave a furious comment, every time you share a screenshot of someone you hate, and every time you spend 30 minutes arguing in a digital void, you are literally working for them for free. You are trading the most valuable, irreplaceable asset you have, your vital energy, to make billionaires even richer. Look at the terrifying, quiet cost of this addiction. You only possess a finite amount of psychological bandwidth every single day. The aggressive energy you are burning by being angry at the internet is the exact same energy required to build your empire, to forge your physique, and to dominate your actual physical reality. When you sit in your room, furiously typing on a piece of glass, your real life is actively decaying. Your bank account remains stagnant. Your physical body remains soft. You are leaking your ambition into a digital black hole. The people you claim to despise are not terrified of your internet comments. They're laughing at you, because as long as they can keep you distracted, outraged, and fighting invisible enemies on a screen, they know you will never have the focus required to actually become a physical threat in the real world. If you want to permanently reclaim your power, you must completely murder your addiction to outrage. You must build a massive iron wall around your attention. Marcus Aurelius taught that true, terrifying power is the absolute refusal to be provoked. You must develop a cold, unblinking indifference to the noise of the modern world. If a piece of information does not directly help you build your capital, strengthen your body, or protect your close circle, it ceases to exist in your reality. Stop letting algorithms pull your strings. Stop giving your emotional sovereignty to people who do not even know your name. Starve the digital noise of your attention. Put down the screen. Step back into the terrifying silence of the real world. And start using your aggression to build a reality so massive that they can no longer ignore you. Your mind is your final fortress. Guard it with lethal force.